You're sitting on your couch. Nothing is wrong. No one is yelling. No one is threatening you. Nothing is dangerous. But your body doesn't know that. Your muscles are slightly tense. Your jaw is slightly clenched. Your breathing is slightly shallow. You're not panicking. You're not having a breakdown. You're just 20% alert all the time. And that 20%? That's the difference between rest and exhaustion, between waking up refreshed and waking up already tired, between feeling calm and feeling like something is always off. Most people think relaxation is about candles and deep breathing. It's not. It's about one thing, teaching your nervous system that silence is safe. Let me show you what I mean. To understand why you can't relax, I need you to meet someone. This is Leo. Leo lived 300,000 years ago. His brain was almost identical to yours. Same structure, same chemistry, same limits. Back then, a rustling bush could be a tiger. A sudden sound could mean death. So Leo's brain evolved a simple pattern. When danger appeared, it spiked. When the danger passed, it dropped back to rest. Spike, drop, drop. That's how a healthy nervous system works. But then Leo's world changed. Fast. His brain stopped dropping. The alertness never turned off. And once that happens, rest becomes impossible. There's a word for what Leo is experiencing: hypervigilance. Hypervigilance is not a disorder, it's not a diagnosis, it's a pattern. Your brain stays at elevated alertness, even when nothing dangerous is happening. Inside the hypervigilant brain, a small alarm is always on, a red light, flickering. Most people think of anxiety as panic attacks and racing hearts, but for millions of people, anxiety doesn't look like panic. It looks like this, sitting quietly, looking calm, but inside, the scan never stops. The doorway, the window, the tone of someone's voice, the pause in a text message. A hypervigilant brain is always asking, am I safe? Is everyone okay? Did I miss something? And it never gets an answer that satisfies it. To understand hypervigilance, you need to understand a chemical called cortisol. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. When you face danger, cortisol rises. Your heart rate increases. Your senses sharpen. Your body prepares to fight or run. That's a cortisol spike. It's supposed to happen. It keeps you alive. Then when the danger passes, cortisol drops back to baseline. Your body relaxes. You rest. But in people who can't relax, cortisol never fully drops. It stays at a low hum, 20%, 30%, all day, all night. You're not having a cortisol spike. You're having a cortisol leak, and a leak never stops. This is why you can sleep 8 hours and still wake up tired. This is why you can sit on the couch and still feel tense. Your body never got the signal that the danger passed. So how does someone become hypervigilant? For many people, it starts early. Not always trauma, sometimes just unpredictability. Homes where tension could appear suddenly, where moods changed without warning, where peace felt temporary. A child living inside that environment learns something important. Stay ready, pay attention, don't fully let your guard down. And after enough years, alertness stops feeling temporary. It becomes identity. You don't remember learning to be alert. You just remember always being alert. The brain rewires itself for survival, and survival mode is not designed to feel good. It's designed to keep you alive. Here's what makes this worse. Your hypervigilance didn't disappear when you grew up. It just found new targets. Every notification is a question. Every email is a demand. Every headline is a potential threat. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a tiger in the bushes and a passive-aggressive email from your boss. It just knows something requires attention. Social media is designed to exploit hypervigilance. the infinite scroll, the unpredictable reward, the fear of missing out. Your ancient brain is doing exactly what it was built to do, scan for threats, but the threats have changed, and the scan never ends. This is what hypervigilant people don't say out loud. It's not the panic that exhausts them, it's the maintenance. Maintaining alertness, maintaining awareness, maintaining the scan. You can do nothing all day and still feel depleted because part of your brain never stopped working. Other people sit down and their brain quiets. You sit down and your brain organizes. What did I forget? What's next? What am I missing? Rest becomes another task, something to optimize, something to achieve, instead of something naturally felt. And then the shame comes. Why can't I just relax? Why am I always like this? What's wrong with me? This is the shame loop. You're exhausted, then ashamed of being exhausted, then more exhausted because shame increases cortisol. You blame yourself for something your brain learned to survive. Let me be very clear. Hypervigilance is not a personality flaw. It is not weakness. It is not laziness. It is a pattern your brain learned, and patterns can be unlearned. But you cannot shame yourself into relaxation. That's like trying to yell at a plant to grow faster. So what actually works? Not candles, not forced calm, not toxic positivity telling you to just breathe. Real change happens slowly, through repetition, through small, low-stakes moments of stillness. You don't start with an hour of meditation. You start with 5 minutes. No phone, no music, no agenda, just sitting. That's the stillness microdose. 5 minutes. That's it. Your nervous system will be uncomfortable at first. That's normal. Discomfort is not danger. Second, the 4-4-6 reset. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 6 seconds. The longer exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system. It's a biological override for cortisol. Third, the 3-2-1 ground. Name 3 things you see, 2 things you hear, 1 thing you feel. This pulls your brain out of the threat scan and into the present moment. Fourth, the unappointment. Schedule 10 minutes of nothing in your calendar. Not a walk, not a podcast, not a productive rest. Just nothing, an unappointment with yourself. These are not cures, they are reps. Each one is a small repetition teaching your nervous system. Silence is safe. So here's what I want you to remember. You are not broken. You are trained. Trained to scan, trained to stay alert, trained to survive environments that required it. But training can be updated, and updating your nervous system starts with one realization. Discomfort is not danger. Your racing heart does not mean something is wrong. Your tension does not mean you are failing. The goal is to not never feel alert again. The goal is to teach your brain that the danger passed, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to become calm overnight. You just have to pick one thing from this list. 1 rep, 1 microdose, 1 unappointment. 5 minutes. No phone, no agenda. Just sitting with yourself, letting your nervous system notice nothing is happening, and nothing happening is safe. I'll see you in the next one.